Hey there, it's what is it, day 8 now? Yesterday I got my trims painted and this room's really shaping up. Today I've got a whole mishmash of stuff I want to get accomplished. One thing, I gotta get this door installed. I need to get this hat cabinet up in top and some trims and minor trims, but just try to pull everything together and get this room ready for final paint. I don't know if I'm gonna paint it right away, but I want to have it all ready. Then I'm going to move on into the kitchen. Lots to do today, so stick around.
Welcome to the Rundown Reborn channel.
I think I will start today with this door. I haven't done a lot of doors. I've done a few in my time, but not very many. It's not a very hard process. It just takes a little bit of skill or practice, really. I'm hoping that I can get this one in straight. I think by the time I finish this house, I'll have doors down. It's a little more awkward to get these things put in with it all unwrapped. Okay, place. Let's see how we look. So I think what I'm going to do first is got a brad nailer. These are really lightweight tacks. I just want to secure the frame so I can start to kind of work it. These will be more forgiving. I'll be able to pull the door in and out, adjust it. I won't use heavy finish nails or screws or anything yet. Okay, my door is now tacked into place temporarily. Hopefully I can go ahead and I think I'll be able to open the door now and kind of work it into place. Okay. So I do have some manipulation to do here. My door head is going uphill on this side. I think I need to come up just a little bit with this side. Get a shim under there. I'm really level. The head is looking really good as far as level. Let's see how the door looks closed. Now here on this side, I want to try to get this so that this is pretty even across the top. I'm getting close. I'm not quite there. I wonder if I think I might just need to go up just a bit more. Just want to go up just a little bit more on this side. We're good and level. Okay, that's all that needs to happen. Is if this hinge pulls in slightly, I think we'll have a level door. Let's check this hinge out. I think that could draw in a little bit. Maybe push the base out this way a little bit. And we'll be there. We'll be right where we need to be. Let's anchor this center hinge. I've got a bunch of this scrap. This is all this cutoff that I got from cutting out the door jamb a little bit wider. So I've got a lot of different thicknesses and wedges to work with. I think I'll be able to find something here to get us the spacing and the backing that we need. That looks like that's just the right size. That's going to be just the right size right there. this right in here. There, that's secure. All right, that's not going to move anywhere now. We're looking really plumb. Yeah, let's put a shim in from this direction. Right about there. Bring one in from the other side too. I think I'll go ahead and tack that. All right, just find a spot to kind of brace this area of the door here. I think we can tack that right there. There we go. We're plumb. We're plumb as is. I don't see much adjustment. I think if I close the door here, we're looking pretty good there too. All right, how are we now? Gosh, perfection. I think it's there. I think I've got that locked and loaded. Once you get this hinge side done, the rest of it comes together pretty easy. Now in this niche, I did this a couple weeks ago with my son, and we put this wall up. And what I want to do is just give myself a little bit of trim around the edge, not very much, just enough to clean up the edges and make it look finished. So I've got a piece of headboard here that I'm going to use to trim the top. I'm just going to tack this in place and then run a couple of these small white strips to trim out the edges. Shouldn't be too difficult. Now once this is in place, a little bit of caulk and it'll be ready for paint as well. go. There we go. This wall's shaping up. Now for this cabinet, I think I'm going to have to get this into position and make some markings on the wall. And I need to provide some blocking on the sides. It doesn't quite fit the opening tight. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap on each side that I'm going to need to trim out. So I'm going to put this on the wall and prop it up with a stick, and hopefully it'll stay there until I can get some measurements and things to get that blocking put in place. Once the blocking's in, then I can anchor it and trim it out. Stay. Let's see how we look. I don't think we're very level or plumb. Well, actually, it doesn't look half bad. No, that doesn't look as good. But I think if we straighten it slightly, it's going to get right. Let's see if we're centered. Down here, I need to go over about 1/4 of an inch that way. How's that? Where we at now? 1 inch. Went just a hair too far, but actually, it's kind of rotated a little bit. Let's see here. I think that's getting real close. We're very, 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 very close. I think we'll put it right there. I think that's where it needs to go. So what I'm going to do now is mark on the wall where I am at the back here. Got that located. I think maybe I'll mark at the top too. I think that's where it goes. Let's get it down now. One-man cabinet hanger. All right, so I know where the front is now, and I know where the sides are going to be, approximately right here and right here, going back. I also know where the bottom is. It sits right on this line. So I can go ahead and try to get some blocking in place and have something to attach trim to clean up the outside perimeter of the whole thing. So these will basically attach here and here. I'll anchor these to the wall into the stud, and that'll give me something to attach the front trims to. Now, I've also been thinking, do I want the door flush with the wall, or do I want the cabinet itself flush with the wall with the door slightly forward from the wall? And I'm thinking it might be better to push it forward a little bit. I think that might be the wise thing to do. And my cabinet is exactly 12 inches deep at the face of the cabinet itself. Here's a piece of scrap trim. I'm going to want that trim to be right on that 12-inch offset. And then we'll cut this to whatever width we need to fill in the gap once the cabinet's up. So what I'm going to do is draw a vertical line that's perfectly straight and plumb. And that's where I'm going to put my blocking. Well, I hope this video was interesting. There was a little bit of everything going on there, and we made some good progress. I've still got some time left in my day. I'll probably do a little bit of sanding, maybe touch up walls. I've got some screw heads showing. I need to kind of get a little mud on the wall and smooth things out. I want to get this room ready for paint. It's not far away. So I'm going to sand a little bit of trim here, grind the edges down a bit, and get things ready. Maybe even get a coat of primer on it before the end of the night. So I appreciate you watching this one. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.